Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. It is January the 16th. It's the day after Martin Luther King Day. I took an extra day off this week because my thought process was actually to start packing up my jewelry and whatnot today, but that's not really going to happen. I've actually spent majority of my morning on the phone with my sister. I spent a couple hours, almost 3 hours on the phone with her. Spent an hour on the phone with my brother, and then I've been on the phone ever since then, back and forth with James, just trying to lock down everything for the move. At this point, I'm not sure where in the vlog this is going to show up, but I have started the packing. I did that on Saturday. The house is definitely starting to look like somebody's moving. I wanted to document this moment because we actually reserved the U-Haul. We have decided that we're going to drive everything to Myrtle Beach. We were kind of up in the air. I'm holding this phone. Forgive me, my hand's gonna be shaking. So we're driving to Myrtle Beach with the U-Haul and pulling my car. We were going back and forth, but I think we pretty much decided today that that's what we're gonna do. So we've reserved the U-Haul, the hitch for my car to go on, and hotels for us to stay between here and Myrtle Beach. We're scheduled to pull out on March 7th. So that's pretty exciting, a little bit nerve-wracking. Like, I'm excited, I'm ready. I think like once I started putting these things in these boxes over here, I was like, okay, I don't like having boxes sitting around, and I'm ready to be there and start my life over. I was going to do some of my jewelry packing today, but it doesn't look like that's gonna get done. I think I'm a little bit emotional with everything that's going on, like talking to James about everything. I think my mind is just kind of getting a little bit crowded. Because my mind is a little bit crowded with thoughts, I'm just like, okay, maybe I just need to do something that's very relaxing. I am painting my nails. I'm painting my nails with this pretty color right here. Yes, it's all over the bottle. And that's what it's looking like. I've got 2 coats on of the color, and I've topped it off with a gel, this one, the artificial one. And I'm debating on going ahead and doing a 3rd coat of color. That's been my new thing lately, and it makes my polish last a really long time. And my mind is just a little bit crowded with so many thoughts. Like, it's seeming so real, and I'm so ready to go because I just need to have my peace and my structure back into my life. And if you know, I'm a girl that have thrived on her peace over the last few years, and I've just enjoyed every moment of it. And I feel so blessed that I am having peace. I just wanted to document that James and I have finalized our dates. My lease is up on March 7th. And so hopefully what we'll be doing is turning our keys in on March 6th. And then probably spend the night at my son's house and pulling out from there bright and early on the 7th with our road trip to Myrtle Beach, my new home. Hi, friends. How are you? It's Thursday. It's January the 25th. Getting ready to do my little wind down routine. I got my little Lululemon bag kind of all twisted up on my body. I actually was bringing it in here because, okay, look at this collar situation, what we got going on here. So I was actually bringing it in here because I was going to do a couple things tonight before I go to bed. I've got some clothes I've got to fold up. I've got my tea brewing over there. You can't see it, but usually at night, more often than not, I have a cup of hot tea. And I brew it, and then I leave it sitting for quite a while. I have honey and lemon in it so that all the flavors can just kind of like, together. And it's such a soothing, relaxing thing before I go to bed. But yeah, so I thought I would just kind of chat with you all for a few minutes while I fold clothes. Okay, I'm like sliding off the bed while I fold clothes. And yeah, trying to keep you all up on what's going on in my life. First and foremost, thank you all so much for all the support. I love having my channel. I absolutely love having my channel. I love everything that you all do for me. I was really feeling some type of a way the other night. Like I just turned on the camera because it was like one of those moments where you wish you had a friend like right by your side that could just put their arms around you and hug you, but there was nobody there. So I went to YouTube And even though I didn't get the hug that night, when the hug came, well, actually, I guess in a sense, I think I saw my first comment that night, which was to me in a form of a hug. But as the comments just poured in, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting hugs from everywhere. So thank you all so much. I really, really needed that. I'm actually in pretty good spirits tonight. I actually went to work today kind of like, oh, feeling some kind of a high. Don't know why, but I was feeling happy. Let's talk about this little bag right here. I absolutely love my Lululemon bag. It's perfect. I love that it opens all the way up. Let's see if I can demonstrate for y'all. It opens all the way up like that. I actually literally wear this every day at work. I just keep it on all day. I keep my phone in there, my ID card in there that I need for work. And then this is my eyeglass case, but my eyeglasses are usually just pushed down in there like that. But actually, let's go ahead and put them back in here. Like so. But right now, I've just got some ibuprofen in there. My hip's been giving me some issues. I love the zipper on the back, y'all. The zipper is perfect. Like, it holds so much. And I always have my iPods in there because low-key my phone, I can't hear. Like, the volume doesn't work if I don't have it on speaker. Like, I can't hold it up to my ear and talk. I can't hear anything. So I keep my iPods with me because then I always want my phone on speaker. So I have to literally have my iPods all the time, which is kind of a bum. I think this is called a 2X, and I believe it's $59.99 on Lululemon's website. I got the black, obviously. I just love this bag. I would tell you, if you want one of these bags, this is one to invest in. I love the little one that I got from Amazon, but it is way too small. And I know that they have the smaller version of this one, and I can tell you, I would not want the smaller version. I know that it kind of pokes out a little bit when you carry it, which may bug some people because of the way it's made. Like, it's made to kind of sit like that, like it sits. I don't know if you can tell, but I actually kind of like that. Hi friends, how are you? A happy Thursday. Today is February the 1st. I'm standing here on my living room floor. I've got all these boxes behind me. Before we talk about the boxes that are behind me, today being February the 1st, I officially resigned from my job. I have 1 month. My last day to work is March the 1st, and then I will join the world of unemployed people. Temporarily, that is. I don't plan to be amongst that group of people very long. I hope to get to Myrtle Beach and find a job very, very quick. I need to work, I need the insurance, and I need the money. So prayers that a job just lands in my lap. But I wanted to come on camera today and document this. I'm going to say, first of all, I am having a little mocktail. I'm not going to lie. I needed a drink today. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. It's been a week. Yeah, it's been a lot going on this week. But mainly today, I needed to pick up the camera because this is a moment that needs to go down in history. I'm officially in my last month living in this apartment. I'm officially working my last month at the university. And this is officially my last month in San Antonio for now. And I say for now because I am coming back to San Antonio. I'm just leaving temporarily. So what else is going on? James got here on Monday and I didn't pick up the camera. I have not picked up the camera at all since he's been here. I was thinking I could throw a little footage of us doing something. And then I realized I haven't picked up the camera since he's been here. We've been extremely busy. There's been so many things that we've had to do. Living apart, it's a lot. And when he's here, we have to do a lot. So we had to do our taxes. We went to the storage unit and got these boxes and things out of the storage unit because I need to repackage or rebox or whatever. I need to condense. I got a lot of things I got to get done. So we brought everything out of storage, close out that storage unit, and I'm going to work on this probably over the next week, trying to get all this stuff organized. We do have a trip that's going on. I do want to share this on my channel. My stepson has been nominated for a Grammy for children's music. He writes children's music, and he was nominated for a Grammy. We're doing a quick trip to LA and back. So that's one of the reasons why he's here. He came here also to help get everything together, but then also we're going to fly out together and take a little mini trip to LA and come back. And we're praying that his son comes home with a Grammy. Prayers that he comes home with a Grammy. I wanted to have this moment, and I wanted to look back at this video and be like, oh my God, remember when I resigned from my job at the university? As I said, that's where we are now. This mocktail was well overdue today. It was such a rough day at work today. There's just all these little loose ends that I'm trying to get put together, and you know, it's just what it is. But I wanted to share this moment with you all. It is official. I'm 1 month out of being unemployed. Like I said, these boxes, I got a lot of work to do. Oh, let me show y'all this. Y'all remember my buddy. This was in storage. Oh my gracious. This is my son's. If I say doll, his dad would have a heart attack. But when my son was about 5, my buddy, for lack of better words, doll came out, and my son wanted a doll slash my buddy because his cousins had dolls who are all girls. And so when my buddy came out, my son was gifted this cool little guy from my sister. And as he grew older, he wanted to turn him into a cool dude. And so my buddy now has a mustache. Might look a little creepy to y'all. And my buddy has a pager. I took this to work yesterday for show and tell, and everyone at work thought it was so cute and laughed and hugged on him and everything. Like, everybody wanted to hug him. And I must say, it's kind of neat hugging him because it kind of takes me back to watching my son play with him. He would sit him at the kitchen table. It was literally his buddy. My buddy was his buddy. And it just takes me back to some beautiful memories. And that's what these boxes have been doing for me. There's a lot of memories in these boxes. And on that note, I'm going to remind you to make your memories, enjoy your moments, live your life, because life can happen so fast, and you can wake up and realize that you missed out on a lot of things. So don't forget to live your life, make your memories. It's so important. And I'm probably going to leave y'all on that.
The seat pocket. If you need assistance, please let us know. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's have a room tour. This gorgeous mirror that I have to my left, perfect for selfies. Hey girl, hey. We have a little sitting area here. There's closets. You all are seeing this with me for the first time. Next to the closet is a wonderful bathtub. Oh, look at that bathtub. I could enjoy that. I could take a hot bath tonight, maybe. Look at the shower area there. Hey girl, hey. And then a little privacy area, TV, a little desk area. And then we have the bed, my purse and all that is sitting there. There is my Free People bag. This bag works perfectly as a carry-on, by the way. When I tell you it's a great bag to travel with. I got a lot of stuff in her. A lot of stuff. Our big suitcase is there. We're on the 47th floor. So it's quite a drop down. Look at this view. Are you kidding me? Look at the view. I'm trying to figure out the situation right here with this. I guess it's like a reflection, like you can kind of see the person in the bathroom, but it's the tub area. So if someone's in there, I guess you can kind of see them. I don't know, that might be a little bit weird. Good thing we're in here with my husband and not somebody else, because I don't want to see somebody taking a bath. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's a little bit different. Hey, dear. Anything you want to say to the vlog?
I'm happy to be here, and being with my wife is the bonus.
You're laying it on thick tonight.
You know, as I say, you sure got lucky when I found you.
He's got jokes, people. He's got jokes.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're wishing Uncle Jumbo the best of luck today.
Yup.
We're excited. Way to go, Uncle Jumbo. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We're about to begin the 66th Grammy Premiere Ceremony.
Oh, I see her. She's way up there.
You see her? Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this prelude to another spectacular Grammy premiere ceremony. We've been left here, put here to figure out how to get it right.
We're tired.
We're ready to go home.
Good travel.
Hi, friends. Happy Tuesday. This is a very weird position, and I think the lighting probably really sucks, but I really don't care. I, of course, look a hot mess. I started this vlog off looking a hot mess, got a little bit better looking in the middle, and we're going to end it looking a hot mess. That is so Sheila, right? It is so me. So I wanted to come on today, which is February the 6th. Like I said, it's Tuesday, and kind of close out the vlog with just a little bit of chatting. I don't even know where to start. I was packing, getting ready to leave. I am leaving San Antonio, for those who don't know. But yeah, my husband came in. We spent the majority of the week getting stuff out of storage, doing things that we needed to do. So we're like constantly on the go. We had a trip that was gifted to us from his son and daughter-in-law, my stepson and stepdaughter-in-law, to join them in LA for the Grammys. We went to the Grammys, which was absolutely amazing. I really didn't talk about it much to anybody because I just had so much going on. Like, the people at work knew, and thank you all, everyone at work, for being such great supporters of my stepson. They all watched on the sidelines, and we kind of kept in communication throughout the whole show. Unfortunately, he did not come home with the Grammy, but the amount of experience, publicity, knowledge that he gained from that, I think is going to really help him to become even more of a success in the near future. Kudos to Uncle Jumbo for having the courage to go out into the world and follow his dream. Like, I'm so proud of him. And to Anne-Marie, oh my gosh, such a supportive wife. And little Annie, who is the star of the show, because that is why he got into what he did. Follow him on Facebook. He does have a YouTube channel, but he doesn't really post on there that much. But I understand he is probably going to maybe start doing that a little bit more. But yeah, if you have little kids, from people in my age group, you probably have grandkids. Uncle Jumbo is the best. Kids absolutely love it. And he's doing the dang thing, okay? So it was a very busy, we flew out on Saturday and came back last night. It was just, it was a very quick trip. And combining with everything leading up to the trip and then the trip itself, I crashed. Like, I totally crashed. Like, I had to get James to the airport this morning. I left here at 3:30 or 3:45, taking him to the airport to head back to Myrtle Beach. And I came home and I literally felt like I was just going to pass out. Like, I was so exhausted. So I've been in this bed, like literally all day. I think the time is around 12:30 or 1 o'clock. So I've been in bed all day. I did get up and make myself some coffee. It's cold now. It's almost gone, but I'm just going to try to finish it off, even though it's cold, because I don't mind cold coffee. But I've been just here kind of catching up on my YouTube and just kind of just trying to get my head together. My ear is completely clogged up from the trip. I had a lot of congestion going on, and so I think it's just all coming to like a head. It's, it's just like my ear is from the flying situation. It's just like it's not popping. So I feel very off. My equilibrium is always off anyway, but now it's really off. So I'm just having a moment here. But yeah, so I stayed home from work today. I was scheduled to go back to work today, but I stayed home, and I'm going to rest until I feel like getting up. This room, it looks like a tornado literally went through it, and I want so badly to like have everything back the way it used to be, but I know that I can't. And so I'm trying not to let it get in my head that right now I'm just not going to have, that picture perfect bedroom. It's just not going to happen. So that's getting to me. I'm trying not to look at it. But more importantly, I wanted to actually kind of like end this vlog out by doing a quick little chat. Something my friend Molly said to me when she saw the pictures of all of us together there in LA, taking pictures, of course, of the show, at the show and all that. And she said, oh, that's right. I wasn't even thinking about, James's ex-wife being there. How was that? That led me into wanting to chat about that just a little bit. So James and I both are on our second marriages. Well, James is actually on his third marriage, but the mother of his kids, which is who was at the show, is the one I have contact with. I don't have any contact with the second wife because they had no children or anything together. So that marriage ended, and that's that. I really don't want to talk about that one. Being that we both have previous marriages, I guess is the best way to put it, and our children, or my child, his children, we have communication with those exes because we have children and grandchildren involved. That can be a very difficult situation regardless to what timing that happens in. Like, for example, James and I met way after both of our divorces. So like we had nothing to do with each other's divorces. Well, for whatever reason, a lot of times there can still be so much hostility between exes for some reason. Now, I'm not the one that do that. I am all about, when you have children together, you are joined at the hip no matter what. And I have mad respect for exes in the sense that I want you to be involved and I want us to get along. For my marriage, it was very hard dealing with my ex's wife, and I had to really pray. But I pride myself on not being able to stoop to that level. And even with James's exes, it took us a while to be where we are. Like, for whatever reason, it was hard for the communication to be there. It was hard for the acceptance to be there. I just kept, being that person that I'm going to smile, I'm going to greet you with kindness because I have nothing to do with whatever happened. I want to say maybe 2 years ago, she sent me a card when I went through my cancer. And that was the sweetest thing I could ever receive from someone because of everything that had gone on within the situation. And so I felt at that point that maybe she realized that life is too short for all that mess. Since then, we have actually gotten along a lot. Like when James's daughter graduated from college, we were all in Arizona together. If I mentioned that we were all there together, I may have. But this trip, we were like we sat side by side through the whole premiere, and it was wonderful. I just want to say that if you are out there, and this is probably geared towards maybe the younger crowd, but it could be someone my own age just still dealing with situations from an ex relationship or whatever, just remember that life is way too short for the mess. Don't bog yourself down with trying to find reasons not to like the person or be angry at whatever went on in your relationship. Just let it go and accept the new life that you have been gifted. Any need to hold on to negativity is just not necessary, and it's not healthy for you. When it comes to the kids and the grandkids, it's so much better for them to see that happy environment of the grandmothers and the grandfathers getting along and loving each other, the moms and the dads getting along and loving each other. Just take it from someone that I've been there. I remember being so hurt when I went through my divorce, and it was so painful to see the new wife and then on top of being treated so badly. It was hard, but I did what I had to do, and I am a firm believer of that. And then even through marrying James and all the things that came with that, it was always a difficult time at the beginning. I always want to say, gosh, how did we get to the point where now we're all just happy and getting along? It's a miracle. But I stayed firm. And so I'm begging you to stay firm and true and be a loving and kind person to those people that may be having a more difficult time. And a lot of times their reaction is based on things that they're holding on to that they are having the problem with. It's not you at all. It's the letting go part, the understanding within themselves. And so just be kind and love on those people no matter what, and greet them with a smile no matter what. And no matter what gets said, even though I know it can be very difficult to deal with, just treat it with kindness. return back to them what they're not giving to you. And eventually it will come around. I'm so thankful. We had a wonderful time after the premiere. We went out to a wonderful dinner. Thanks again to my daughter-in-law who made that dinner absolutely amazing. The weather was horrible, as you all may have seen on the news. LA got hammered the entire weekend we were there. It made for a difficult traveling experience, which led to part of me being so exhausted today. But thankfully, we made it home safely. The rest of the crew is leaving today, so prayers that they make it home safely. I don't want to ramble too long. Just needed to chat about that because when Molly brought it up, I thought this is a perfect time for me to end this vlog in this matter. Yes, we were all there together, and it's been a journey for us all to be in the same room with love and compassion for the children and the grandchildren, which is where it should always be. And so, yeah, so we did it. We're there. And I want to encourage you to have that outlook on life with whatever your situation is, because everybody's situation is uniquely different. Bear in mind that life is too short, and you don't want to be that person to make life difficult for anybody else, because as you make it difficult for someone else, you're also making it difficult for yourself. Let it go, live your best life, and know that life is about a journey, and you can make that journey good or bad. The choice is yours. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you are a first-time watcher, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know the love I feel for you. Bye-bye.